Hey craft buddy, welcome back to my craft room. Today's video is going to be a fun one because we are talking all things fall decor. And this is the time where you want to get those things that may go viral, may be super popular. So then that way you're ahead of the curve and you won't miss out in case they sell out. So I've been doing a ton of research, as I do, running around, finding the items, sourcing them, and then I've got a ton of ideas on how you can use them this year. So come along today, I'm going to show you where you need to go, what you may want to grab for fall and Halloween 2024. Watching Whiskey and Whit. My name is Whitney, and a huge thank you to FabFitFun for sponsoring today's video and helping me bring you all these amazing fall and Halloween finds. Now let's start with one of my favorites, one of your favorites, especially when it comes to budget decor, and that is Dollar Tree. So in my last haul, I had shared these florals. They have eucalyptus as well as these little pumpkin picks. I think these are one of the best values that Dollar Tree has for $1.25. You get a few of these, they look nice and full. I also grabbed some of these beautiful white leaves because I have a DIY dupe in mind. That will be coming soon to my channel for fall and Halloween stuff. And then also, we have a house by us that we like to walk to and look at their flowers, and they have a bunch of sunflowers right now. Finn loves them, so I grabbed some sunflowers to see if I could figure out some DIY. I usually don't do sunflowers, but you know, a lot of my DIYs lately are informed by my son Finn, so we're gonna test those out. So overall, when it comes to Dollar Tree, $1.25 Halloween decor, at least the stores that I was in, I was not completely blown away. A lot of the stuff that I saw was from last year, and that could be two things. One, they sold really well, so they did it again, or that store had a lot left over from 2023. So we will see as stuff starts to come out, but there have been some winners as well. So don't let me discourage you. These pumpkins are definitely a winner. So they've had pumpkins every year, but this style of pumpkin matches what I have around my house. They look a little bit more realistic, and they also have these cute ones that will sit on their side. So together they look a little bit more like realistic pumpkins, because not all pumpkins are perfect and symmetrical. If I want a darker stem, I could easily paint that, but these are going to go really well with some bigger ones that I have. I thought these would be so cute to make over. The orange and white are fine. You could definitely leave them as is, but I thought I could make them over to match my colors a little bit more, especially because the jack-o'-lantern faces are inset. So if you are a big like pastel Halloween person, you could easily paint these, and then you would easily be able to re-put the face and the mouth back on, because it's inset. So just take a marker or take a paintbrush and just go over the top. Every year I always stock up on the wood cutouts from Dollar Tree because they are just great for DIYs. I like that they are lightweight. They make a perfect size for a wreath hanger. It will fit right inside your wreath if you want to paint this, put your name on it, do whatever. I have a ton of also Cricut projects using these. And then something else too I always grab are these brown burlap leaves. They are great for embellishments, but they're also great. You can put them on a garland. When I tell you I was shocked when I saw these, that is an understatement. Look how cute these candy dishes are. These scream like something you would find at HomeGoods, and they are only $3 a piece. So they were under $10 for the whole set. These are one of those things, they are definitely going to be gone by mid-September, if that. So if you were at Dollar Tree and you see these and you like them, definitely grab them. My store had probably 3 or 4 sets, so I think they just put them out. And I actually found them in the like risers around by the checkout instead of being back in the plus section. They're just so cute. And my last plus find that I grabbed was this. It looks so cute. It's like a little candy bucket, but it has a light inside, so you can easily like fold the handle back if you want it to be like this, or fold it like this. This was $3, LED tea light, and I thought this could even be cute like if you have a window to just like have it light up for Halloween. But they also had a ghost, but I went with the pumpkin because it's so cute. And this one is not a fall find, but I did want to tell you because I have never seen these before. I've seen the smaller version of them. These are a great size. I talked in my last haul all about Dollar Tree back to school must-haves for organization that you need to have. So if you missed that, I will link it up above. You'll definitely want to check it out. These are wonderful for stacking, for organizing. They take vinyl really well. And I like that the sides snap so the lid will stay on. So in case I drop it, it's not going to spill anywhere. I usually buy a ton of supplies from Amazon, but not a ton of decor. And I think that's because it's kind of hard to know like what it's going to arrive as. So I tried a couple things to share with you guys. And then if you like the Amazon decor, let me know and I will continue to do it for Christmas and beyond. The first thing I got was this metal Hocus Pocus sign. It looks like the movie poster. And I thought this would be really cute for my setup to have it. I like that it's lightweight, but it is metal. It's got like all the credits and it says Bette Midler, Sarah Jessica Parker, and Kathy Najimy. The second thing I grabbed was actually a table runner. And first when I got it, I thought it was pink and I was like very confused. But once I opened it, it does look like this pretty burnt orange that I was hoping for. I want to put this on our wood dining room table. It is beautiful sheer. The table is kind of like where I'm sitting here, and I kind of just want to drape it for either Thanksgiving. This will work for Halloween, for fall, and it will add just a pop of that seasonal color without having to have a full-on tablecloth cover up that table because we work so hard on the woodworking. My last thing I grabbed was some eucalyptus picks because I wanted to see what they looked like. Look how long these picks are. These obviously came like smashed in a box, so I will have to like fluff them. These remind me of Walmart's Better Home and Garden picks. Now up close, if you touch them, like they are kind of very thin, but to pop color and to like add to your seasonal decor, I thought I could put this with this on the table. I'm a fan. I would say yes, I'm very happy with these. I think they were under 14 bucks and you get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of these stems. I also wanted to share this neon sign that I'm trying out. I haven't gotten it yet. I kind of took a gamble, but I ordered it because there was a large coupon on it, and I think this will be awesome for my Haunted Mansion setup, so stay tuned. I will have a link down below if you're interested too. Up next, let's talk TJ Maxx, Marshalls, and HomeGoods. I feel like they're all pretty interchangeable. If you're not familiar with the brands, HomeGoods is all home stuff. TJ Maxx is a lot of clothes and accessories with a little bit of home stuff, and I feel like Marshalls is a good mix of the two with home stuff and clothes. You can actually find Halloween stuff at all of them because they all have decor, but just something to keep in mind. So I grabbed 2 blankets from there. I love throw blankets. It's a really easy way to have functional decor. The first one is this one with these ghosts on there. I like that when it's on its own, it's not super heavy. And I also grabbed this really cute one. So I love ghosts and skeletons. I really like all the different options except for like creepy crawlies. I'm not a big snake spider person, but they're similar, so I thought one could go in our main room to match kind of more neutral vibes. This would be so cute for my craft room, a kid's room. My HomeGoods was killing it with all the cute seasonal stuff, so if you are interested in good priced, like really cute trendy stuff for your house, that is a good place to go. I grabbed this tablecloth. I love having seasonal things like this just to throw over the table in case you have people over or just have a fun festive meal at home with Finn. And if you've been around a while, you have heard me say that I love to get a new seasonal mug every year for like fall, Halloween, and then Christmas so I can drink my coffee out of it and just have a fun new mug. And this will be great for my tea. I've been having some coffee aversion, so we're gonna roll with the tea and my cute little pink jack-o'-lantern mug. Up next, let's talk about FabFitFun. Their fall box is just starting to launch, and if you are not familiar with FabFitFun, it is a seasonal subscription box. So it comes out in the spring, summer, fall, and winter, and you can either subscribe just for one season or you can do the whole year so you get 4 boxes. So this is my fall box that I curated, which I love about FabFitFun because honestly, I have done subscription boxes in the past where you get surprised, and like, while I like surprises, a lot of the stuff went to waste because I didn't end up wanting it or really, you know, having a use for it. So what I love about FabFitFun is you go on, you are able to customize and curate this to your taste with everything from like beauty, fashion, skincare, home, different lifestyle things, and they've got really good brands like Quay, Kate Spade, Crate and Barrel, West Elm. I'm a member on my own whether I work with them or not, so this is one of those things that I love to share with the craft buddies. First item that I picked out, this is from the brand Sunday Citizen, and I absolutely love this blanket. It is so nice and soft. I plan on using this to decorate for fall because this orange color is such a great color for fall. The other thing I really love about FabFitFun is it gives you the opportunity to get things like this for way less than you would buy them for retail. So as I go through these, I'll have up on the screen like what it retails for. I love Kate Spade. It is one of my favorite brands, but it can get really pricey. So when I saw these sunglasses, I was like, I'm a sunglass person. Sign me up. I love them. I love the brown. I think these are definitely coming with me to Texas for pinners, and there's tortoise accents on the end. So cute. Also in here, this is a recovery neck and shoulder wrap from the brand Woven. When I saw this, I was like, immediately, yes, put that in my box because, you know, I get tired a lot being pregnant, and I mean, I would use this anyway, but like you can put it on your neck. It is weighted. I love my weighted blanket, so I knew this would be great because I can't really use a weighted blanket when I'm pregnant on my stomach. But this, oh yeah. You can get a lot of use out of this. Okay, so you can microwave it for 30-second intervals up to 90 seconds to get warm, or you can chill it in the freezer for up to 4 hours. Some nice self-care zen for me. Oh, these are cute. These are from Ellie Vale. And they are just some beautiful gold hoops. They kind of look like the gold ones I'm wearing today. These are actually BaubleBar that I got from FabFitFun. You might have seen them in my last video where I talked about their flash sales. So that's a whole nother aspect of FabFitFun. There are a lot of different things. It's hard to like cover it all because I get like a kid on Christmas opening these boxes. But they also run flash sales. So as a member, you can get a lot of these items outside of the boxes as well for super big discounts, which is so helpful. Like usually one of the items is worth more than I pay for the entire box, which is just awesome. I love a good deal. You guys know me. I got this Array Live-In Mist, which is a leave-in conditioner. My hair has kind of been trying to figure out this whole pregnancy thing with between the prenatals and all the things. And then also a nighttime dream cream moisturizer. My nighttime moisturizer I'm using right now is not really agreeing with my skin too much. So if this looks like something you love or something you want to gift heading into the holiday season, I've got 2 different deals for you. The first being on an annual subscription. So that's where you sign up and you do the 4 boxes. If you sign up for that and use my code WHITNEYGIFT with the link down in the description, you will also get a free gift on top of your annual subscription valued at up to $200. And I like being an annual member because you get first dibs on customizing your box. It ships earlier and you get first access to their flash sales. If you want to just try one box and see how it goes, you can do that as a seasonal member. I have a 20% off code for your first box. Each season's box is valued at up to $350. And when you use my code, that first box is going to be $55.99. All those details are going to be down in the description. I talked about Hobby Lobby in my last haul because their fall stuff has been out for ages, and I went back because now they've got all their fall stuff set after they took their 4th of July stuff down. And here are a few of my favorite finds that I would definitely recommend. Also, I did some like more general everyday fall stuff, so like things you could leave out year round in my last video, so be sure to check that out if you want more information on those. First is this pumpkin. Everything in Hobby Lobby in the fall section is 40% off, so this was $27.99 regular price. I love the little leather handle. I love the solid wood. It's got grooves. I'm loving wood textured pumpkins. I find that I have a ton of those like cheap $1 to $5 small pumpkins, and I wanted to have some more larger pumpkins, so I grabbed these 2. These look a lot like those Dollar Tree ones that I grabbed and showed you off. I love that they look more realistic. They've got, you know, the grooves. They are not symmetrical, which I very much like. And then I also grabbed 2 like crafty things. One being these pumpkins. I am always using wood filler on the Dollar Tree ones, so these are not ornaments. They are a pack of 12 pieces for $1.99, but then 40% off. So this is a much better deal than Dollar Tree. So if you're looking for wood cutouts, you can find them there. And if you really need a hole, you could easily add one. And then I also grabbed this cute little silicone mold. This was also $1.99, but 40% off. I like to put hot glue in here, and I thought by doing little hot glue pumpkins, they would also make really good embellishments. So we will test it out in DIYs coming up this fall season. Every year in July, Hallmark does their ornament premiere. So it's everything for the first chunk of their release, and then they do it again in October. And I feel like when I share these with you guys, by the time they're in my decor, they are sold out usually, because these are usually the pretty popular ones. I like to like what everybody else likes apparently. And so I wanted to share with you what I grabbed, so in case you like these, you can grab them. Obviously, I had to get National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation to add to my tree, to my setup. If you're interested in Christmas Vacation, I've got so many DIY videos on it, it's not even funny. So be sure to check it out. This one is called What's All That Yelling About? It's Clark kicking the Santa sleigh. So if you've watched the movie, you know what that's from. I also got Clark, this little like cartoony Clark. And then this is not, so it's a Hallmark ornament, but it's a Walmart exclusive. I got Eddie. So Clark came from Hallmark. I did not see him at Walmart. And Eddie came from Walmart. I did not see him at Hallmark. You guys know I had to pick those up. And then for Halloween, I got a Hocus Pocus candle to go with my Hocus Pocus setup. And then I also got the 2 additional ornaments that go with the Haunted Mansion set. So they have like a tree topper of the Haunted Mansion. I ended up getting that last year, as well as a couple other figurines that they sold. And this year, the new one is the caretaker and his dog, as well as Constance Hatchaway, which is the like bride with the hatchet that is in the attic when you ride the ride. My favorite ride at Disney, and so I've decided to do kind of a setup for Haunted Mansion, kind of like I do for Christmas Vacation. I have not been into a Cost Plus World Market in probably years. Probably college was the last time I was in there, and it's not that it's too far from me, but I never really think to go in there until I saw a reel of somebody sharing like their fall spread, and I saw these. And these are just Pottery Barn Crate and Barrel dupes to a T, very much lookalikes, way cheaper. So these were both $10 each versus the $25 plus. They also had larger ones, and those were $25 for the larger ones, which would be way more expensive at like Pottery Barn Crate and Barrel. And these would be great styled with a pop of color, like some orange eucalyptus, like I shared from Dollar Tree. I also bought this mug because I like that it has a lid to it. It's so cute, little pumpkin mug. And I thought this would also be great for tea because I don't drink it very fast, so I could put the lid on and it would keep it warm. I would definitely check it out. World Market has, like, from the store I went into, it's got decor in the front. It's got a ton of really cool, entertaining stuff. And then the whole back is like an international marketplace. So if you like candies from another country, spices, they also have a whole like liquor section. They had a whole section with like, you know, snacks and spices and everything. So if that sounds like something that would be interest of you, I would definitely check it out. I thought it was such a fun store, and I will definitely be back. Up next, let's talk about at home. Now, typically you don't see these in my earlier in the year haul videos because I find that their regular stuff can usually be overpriced. Not everything that's a blanket statement, but like when I go in there for just like regular decor, I can usually find something similar, cheaper somewhere else. But for the holidays, I love them. I went there last year, probably for the first time around fall, and they had a really cute Haunted Mansion sign. And I went there for Christmas. They had super cute gingerbread stuff, so I was hooked. So I usually shop there for fall, Halloween, and Christmas, and then maybe I'll stop in if I'm with somebody that wants to look. I was super excited to find these wicker items because these are super, super trendy right now. I grabbed 2 of these pumpkins. This one is actually a tray, so you could use it as a tray, but I plan on leaning it up like this along with this pumpkin. So you've got 2 different pumpkins with some greenery in the background. I think that is going to be super pretty. And then I also grabbed this lovely cornucopia, which is such a fun word. I don't know if it's a is it a cornucopia on its own, or is it a cornucopia if it has stuff in it? No, that's like a horn of plenty. And I thought this would be great for a centerpiece. The ones that I have now are a little high, but I thought if you sit this, even if you're sitting at a table, it can be decorated, you can have your food, and you can still see the person across from the table. With events and weddings and stuff, if it's like this and I can't see you and I'm like dodging things, it drives me nuts. So I thought this would be great. I also was really excited to see their floral section. They had some really pretty ones throughout the store. I ended up grabbing these. I usually only grab these at like really Christmas time with red ones, but I thought these were really pretty. They've got orange and yellow in one, so this is more of a fall. I also grabbed one with white, orange, and black for Halloween, and then there was also a white and black for Halloween. So I thought this is more like spooky Haunted Mansion, but this is more cute whimsy Halloween. These would be great just in a vase, but they're also going to be really good if I make a wreath or need embellishments. I mentioned earlier that I'm loving wood pumpkins, and this one with the gold top actually matches pretty closely to an acorn that I got at Joann last year. So I definitely had to add that to the cart. This is mahogany wood, $10 for this one. It is solid wood and it is beautiful. So I'm really excited to decorate with this. Speaking of Haunted Mansion, I grabbed this sign for my setup to go with my Hallmark ornaments and everything. This guy was $12.99. It's got the 3 hitchhiking ghosts on it with like the big gate. I love that ride at Disney. It brings such nostalgia to me, so I love it. Also for my Haunted Mansion setup, I grabbed this $10 little gargoyle. I thought this looked just like the gate. And finally, this is the whole reason I went into the store in the first place, and it is this plastic snow globe. Finn loves snow globes, but at his age, I'm always afraid they're heavy, that they're gonna fall and break, especially the Christmas ones. So I thought this one would be awesome, and it plays music. I don't want to play too much because Disney will come for me because I do not own the copyright to the song, but it plays Grim Grinning Ghosts. It just brings me joy. And honestly, at the end of the day, that's what your decor should do, is bring you joy. So I love that. There were also a ton of fall and Halloween items that I left behind, but I wanted to let you know about in case you're interested. One being all of their Nightmare Before Christmas stuff. They had a lot of Jack Skellington, Oogie Boogie. That's not my vibe, but if it is yours, you definitely want to check out at home because they have a ton of options. They also had some Hocus Pocus stuff, some adorable just general decor, and I really loved their doormats. I sent this one instantly to Courtney because it looks like Gwen and Gabby. They had some good like choir material ones as well. I wanted to call out that their craft pumpkins are
actually really inexpensive, not on sale. The larger ones were $14.99 and this size was $9.99. Usually at stores you got to wait for sales, so if you're looking for craft pumpkins, check it out. And then these I had to share. I left them there, but these look just like ones I just saw on Crate and Barrel. So much cheaper, the gourd and the pumpkin. So I will link these down below. There are so many finds to be had at home.
Thank you so much for watching. A huge thank you to FabFitFun for sponsoring this video. I love working with them. I also love that they have helped me bring you guys so many of these hauls to help you see where you can kind of save. Then using my codes, you can get the box valued at up to $350 for as low as $55.99. So be sure to check all that out down there. Also, while you're down there, let me know in the comments your favorite find in today's video, and I will catch you guys in the next one. Happy shopping. Bye-bye.